Yo, what's up, folks? It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We are live, man. We are totally live, man. We're here in the Compound Studios. Heavy Hitters Radio. This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House. I'm the host of the show, man. We are on Spreaker.com. Our station's independent radio, man. Check us out on YouTube as well. Hey, I'm feeling good. I'm not freshly showered, but you know what? But I had a nap.
Yeah, I know. I was outside knocking about 20 minutes.
I had a nap, man. I need to take a nap. I don't know what's going on, but I need to take one.
Yes, sir.
So I feel better. I feel better because I took a nap, man. I'm up in the house.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, I got more to say, but I tell you what, I'm going to take it to my left. And to my left's the one, the only, A. Jeezy. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Had a good Super Bowl Sunday in this piece.
Yes,
very exciting game, man, and
very good.
You know, just all around good weekend, man. Football's over now, so I guess it's on to the NBA, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, man, life's good, man.
The NCAA.
The NCAA March Madness is next.
March Madness.
So then you got All-Star Weekend. You got All-Star Weekend coming up.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, you know, it's good to be a sports fan. You know,
I definitely want to talk about at some point how these stars can like just take off. Like I don't understand that. Like these cats can just they can not take off. I mean, at some point we'll definitely get into that, Jeezy. But so you had a good weekend. You watched the game.
Yeah, ate good, drunk
good. Great wings.
Well,
oh man, your wings were phenomenal.
The ribs was good too, man.
Well, thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate that. All right, to my right in the Compound Studios, man, we got the incomparable Cousin Rob. What's up, Cousin Rob? How you doing?
Man, what's good, dog?
I'm up in here.
It's my light-skinned Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, hey, what's going on, dog? I see that chicken over there. It's pretty good.
You got to whistle a little bit out your nose, don't you?
I can't whistle out my nose. I can't whistle out my nose. What are you trying to say?
Hey, so how was your weekend, bud?
Man, the weekend was spectacular. I did enjoy, the best, one of the best Super Bowl games in the history of, the NFL history. But the commercials, man. I never have been so misty-eyed at a damn football game, dude. Jeezy, right now, what do you think about that?
Yeah, boy, you'll never catch me off guard.
Got him. Almost got him, dog.
A mouthful
of all that wing sauce on my microphone.
Exactly.
He said, yeah, it was pretty sappy.
Why you got all that wing sauce on my microphone?
Yeah, because I meant to ask you for a napkin, but
I brought one.
Yeah, he brought one.
No, I brought some
for you.
That mug is lubricated and ready to insert right now.
Yes.
It's the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, and where I'm telling you,
he literally gave me one napkin.
Yeah, man. I'm like, it's like an Asian restaurant.
Right.
You got them cats?
Give you two soy sauce. Like, yo, I got a large. Like, you ration out soy sauce now?
Hey, man, that's how they doing it. Hey, so we up in here, man. This show, I tell you what, just kind of guys getting together, man, and chopping it up. We got so much stuff to talk about, man. We got definitely some weird news going on. We got some brews and reviews for sure. I tell you what, man, we got some chicken eating. You know, the Heavy Hitters, folks, I don't know if you know, but we typically eating chicken wings on this night, man. That's how we do it. So we got the chicken going. We got some celery, some hot sauce. You know, we eat our chicken naked. And we like our chicken like we like our women.
Our breastises.
Naked. Yeah,
our cassava melons.
Huh? Hey, we're gonna have a preview of a post view, I guess, of the Super Bowl and all the things that kind of went around that. We also going to talk about, some of the stuff that's happening in the news right now is absolutely amazing. I mean, Warren Sapp, I don't understand, but we're definitely gonna get into you.
Warren, did you not just learn from Greg Anthony?
Dating, folks. I don't,
Ladies, would you give your man a threesome if you're in love with him?
Fellas, do you marry her after you've done that threesome, or if you know your woman's done some really amazing things with other cats, do you say, yeah, I still want you?
Yeah.
All right. So, we got to talk about the CCC, the Cambridge Curling Club. I brought it up on Super Bowl Sunday, but I got videos, I got some sound. So we're going to talk about the only one team, one league.
I still don't understand it.
The league, one team outdoor curling club in Wisconsin, man.
How do you have a league with one team? I just don't get it.
They do it, man. They make it.
Sissification of America, man. You never lose, man.
But see, I don't think it's sissification because it's outdoors in Wisconsin in the winter, and they're on ice, and they're sweeping, and they're and they're curling, and they're doing all that.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that.
So we definitely got to talk about that. Hey, so all right, so check it out. Last week, I don't know you guys. We talked about the fact that they found the marijuana in the person's car, but. Here's the new news for this week. So yesterday was Groundhog Day. You guys know?
Punxsutawney Phil's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And so do you guys know what the rules are? You know what the rules are?
Something about you talking about the groundhog.
If you
rule?
see a shadow.
Yeah, so if he sees a shadow, then what happens?
There's
How
6
does
more
that
weeks.
happen?
6 more
How
weeks.
does that
away.
happen?
He looks down, he sees it. Yeah.
You know
I wish
Like,
you had a video right there because you did look, and you kind of look like groundhogish.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand. Like, how does a groundhog see his own shadow?
Well, obviously he saw his shadow, so we have 6 more weeks of winter. But in somewhere in Wisconsin, Jimmy the ground, not Punxsutawney Phil, but Jimmy the groundhog. Okay,
took a chunk out of it.
Yeah, the mayor, goes to listen that. They are kind of simulating, Punxsutawney action somewhere in Wisconsin. And matter of fact, it was Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Mm-hmm. And as the mayor leaned in to get the information, Jimmy bit the mayor's ear enough to make him bleed profusely. And
That's awesome.
And he still had to give the
bleeding like a stuck pig.
Yeah,
ear was ringing.
Yeah. So. Is Jimmy is he still around?
Oh, he was put down immediately after they smiled for the cameras.
At Flo's Tavern that night, it was Jimmy.
Yeah,
Jimmy was on the menu. Jimmy Juice on the menu.
He was on the menu. Yeah.
Was that happening?
I think they took him to the local Chinese restaurant. And they put him on the buffet, and labeled him General Tso's chicken.
I got a picture. Maybe we need to post this picture for sure because I mean, oh my gosh, he got chewed up, and the handlers are like, well, we're sorry, but you got too close. I mean, come on, man, you already knew. Well, so do you guys believe in Groundhog's Day?
No, not at all. They've been wrong every year.
They've been as accurate as a meteorologist with these blizzards in Indianapolis.
Yeah,
because we have yet to have one at all. I mean,
I'm glad they're wrong. Last year they were right, but this year they're wrong.
Yeah, so they batting 500,
which is an all-star season,
right? Hall of Famer,
right? It's all exactly. So I mean, it's all good.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for Brews and Reviews. You got any Brews and Reviews for me?
But actually,
I do.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't wait. I can't wait for Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, I haven't been to the movies and shit. I don't.
Man,
ain't nothing really.
I got the Equalizer on DVD, and that, ladies and gentlemen,
Are you going to talk about it a little bit? So I'll tell you what. Before we get into it,
I think you already.
Cause I need somebody to explain to us what Brews and Reviews is.
We got more than one lane here.
Cousin Rob, you gotta go.
Let's hear your explanation on what Brews and Reviews is, AG. Yeah.
No, Brews and Reviews is just basically, man, where we review any and everything. I guess we can review the Super Bowl. Well, we review any and everything, and if it's 5 brews, that means you have to be drunk completely to enjoy it. And if it's 1 brew or 0 brews, that means it was pretty good. You don't need alcohol enhancements to enjoy it.
Correct. That's correct.
So I guess the first thing out the gate is the Super Bowl commercials. 5 brews, dog.
Five. I'm gonna go a case.
Yeah, I mean there was nothing.
6-pack.
There was. I mean, was there a commercial that stood out to you? You was like, you know what, that was pretty good.
No, I don't remember.
I'm trying to remember what it was, but when it was the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, with the Snickers.
That is Snickers. There you go. I like that one. That might have been my favorite, the Snickers one.
With the machete and
right. Yeah. I mean that was pretty cool. Yeah, I mean there weren't even any good movie trailers, because usually you'll get a bunch of your movie trailers, for the summer. Like you'll get a bunch of those kind of like sprinkled throughout the Super Bowl, and you didn't even get any of those. Really?
Got Terminator 17.
No, how many Terminators they gonna do, man?
That'll never get old.
I mean, they just keep rebooting it.
He literally,
be back.
Yeah, I was going to say, he keeps hitting them with that, I'll be back.
Yeah, but it's like every movie he says that,
I'll be back.
Get to the chopper.
I'll be back.
Like, at what point do you become a character of yourself?
Boy.
Are you guys okay?
So,
I am almost hating on the new Termination.
So you talking about the new movie?
Final Termination.
So it's the final one. Then it's not
not
like
what it's called. I know it sounded pretty good, but it's not called Final Termination.
You had me.
Yeah, it's not called Final Termination. I'm just like, let's have a Final Termination.
Well, you know what, man?
It looks pretty good though.
As long as they keep making money and you can blow something up, they keep making them, man.
You know what?
Man.
And sometimes that's all you want to do.
True.
That's all you want to do, right?
That's it. I'm still hype about the Avengers. I'm hype. This summer is gonna be beautiful.
I mean, Fast and the Furious is gonna be a good one.
Can we hear it?
I don't think so. I don't know. I can't hear it on my
Like
earphones.
Fast and the Furious is gonna be good.
That we can hear.
I know. All right. Hey, so I'm not sure about Fast and the Furious. I don't know if of course, I'm not a fan of the series, so I really don't know. I mean, I've seen one or two here and there, that kind of thing. Does that make sense?
Right.
All right. So, folks, the Heavy Hitters Radio Show, man, we are on Spreaker.com. Also, catch us on YouTube. We are going to get into some good stuff here, man. All right. So, if you want, matter of fact, if you want to call us, right, hit us up at 317-67.
Heavy.
Our number is 317-67.
Heavy.
If you don't have a smartphone, you got a dumb phone. Our number is 317-67.
43289.
Yeah, that's us, man. Also, check us out on Twitter at Heavy
_
Hitters
_
Yeah, man. And then we're on Facebook, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. We're on Instagram, Heavy Hitters Radio Show. So check us out. And matter of fact, you can email us if you want to. HeavyHittersRadioShow on gmail.com. Hey, all right. So if I'm in the NFL, if I'm a former Defensive Player of the Year, and I am currently a Super Bowl champion, and I'm currently
on TV
as an NFL analyst, do I need to pay to have a date with a woman that I want to have sex with?
Yeah.
Because?
Probably because every normal woman is like, I know who you are. I want to be your woman. And the only way you're getting this bottom is if you sign this contract.
I don't believe that's happening in the Super Bowl week.
I think that Warren Sapp has enough.
You're gonna call the brother out.
Well, I mean, it's public record.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, we were
public.
going to. I know.
I don't understand how you can have decent coin on TV, recognizable at the Super Bowl, where there's nothing but crazed football fans and groupies.
Hey, real quick, I'm sorry. We need a urban translation for decent coin, Cousin Rob.
I'm kind of lost on that one though. What do you? Yeah. Because his pockets is not that shallow. I mean,
excuse me. You can't use an urban translation for an urban translation.
He's got a little money.
He got a little money. He's got a little money.
Little coin means got a little money.
He's got a little money. And what we mean by little money is more than the average guy.
More than the average Joe.
He's got more than me.
Like granted, he done lost a lot of money.
My back
he
is
lost a lot of money.
I mean,
I think he sold his Super Bowl ring. Even.
I mean, he lost a lot. I mean, us combined probably equal up to what he has.
Right.
Because the NFL Network is not paying him what you think they paying him.
Right.
So, but anyway,
all right. So,
but he's still a recognizable figure.
Right.
If he's doing on air commentary, he's making at least 100 a year.
No.
Yes.
Like 60. Yes. He's not. See.
It's only about 24 weeks a year, though.
Yeah. So like yeah. I think
You're right.
Prime, and Marshall and Irvin are on the main show, so they are getting
I was gonna say
pretty decent money.
Yeah.
But like what Warren Sapp is doing, like he's doing like all the like
Shannon Sharp and all them, they making bread.
No, they're not. They on like NFL AM. They on like all the off-brand shows. So Total Access is a
Jimmy Johnson.
They're not making. Oh, okay, you talking about that's not Shannon Sharp. Oh, you talking about yeah? My bad.
I don't care. Say that Terry Brett. They making.
They making on Fox. Yes, those guys like Fox, CBS. Those guys are making pretty decent money. But NFL Network is not paying them guys.
So it's Charles Barkley and Shaq and they making more money than
yes.
Charles Barkley making great money.
Great money.
But
terrible. That's terrible.
That's the case. All right, so Warren Sapp's at the Super Bowl, and he's been there for several years. Mm-hmm. And we all know. I mean, you know what? This is a 100 moment.
Yeah.
The whore population in the Super Bowl city goes up 400% during that time.
Yes.
All of the prostitutes and women of malcontent,
ladies of the night,
head to that city during that time, knowing that they're going to get a job and some things to do. So we already know that happens. All right, we already understand that. So
he wants two of them.
But the thing is, to be honest, Warren has done this before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the Super Bowl, he probably has went out there. It's just sooner or later.
So, you know what the issue was? He got mad about the price, and that's how it came out, because he argued about the price that she was at.
Wait. So she wasn't a police officer?
No. Somehow there was a price. There was a price issue. The
full disclosure, I just got like the little cliff notes of what happened. He got popped for a prostitute. I immediately just assumed that it was like he solicited undercover officer.
No.
So you mean to tell me
he found somebody
that was legit?
That was
and he was mad about the price.
Pay the money.
Pay it. And so
there is, unless you said like 10 grand, then that's ridiculous.
There's one thing called hush money. You know what I'm saying?
You got exposed because you didn't want to pay a few extra $100.
But you shouldn't have been. You know what? You shouldn't have been doing it.
No, you should have been doing it.
No, you shouldn't have been doing it.
Because that's the whole point. I'm not mad at him for it.
I'm not mad at him for doing it.
I'm going to take a stance here, and I'm going to say this.
But see, that's
This is Moose, a.k.a. Big House, and I'm going to tell you right now.
Are you being 100?
If I'm being 100 right this second. Okay. If I'm Warren Sapp, I never have to pay to have sex with any woman in the United States. What I'm going to do is I'm going to step in there, and I'm going to say, "Hi, I'm Warren Sapp." I might even have some clips of myself on the NFL Network, something. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm rich, bitch.
And I played football. I was a defensive player of the year. I did this.
Trina used to be my woman.
You know what I'm saying? I did all these things. I'm from Miami. Here's what I did.
He was winning.
I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay.
See, any real G will tell you, you're not paying for the Nuncy. You're paying her to leave.
I get that. I completely get that. But guess what?
That's what you pay. You paying for her to leave. You're not paying for the act.
No.
You paying to say, you know what? All right, you can go.
Right on, man.
I completely get that because his girlfriend's pretty, and so we already talked about this, man.
Behind every pretty girl is a man that's tired of her ish.
In a real situation too. I mean, and there's nothing really better a lot of times than Nuncy, which is unfortunate. But that's the case. I mean, it's the case. It's real.
We keep it 100.
And so
anyone out there reading a bestseller every week? This week in monogamy.
And so it's one of those things where I truly think that he should have been more smart. He
should have paid the money. That was
he should have either paid the money or he could have went out there and got somebody that was not on all that.
I agree, but no,
there's no reason.
I agree with you.
Greg Anthony, I miss you.
Right, I agree with you to a certain degree when it comes to
it's so hard to say goodbye.
Not paying, but when you're on that level, it's almost just as smart to pay because the last thing you need is he raped me. That's the last thing you need for somebody trying to come up off your celebrity.
Like you said what? Yeah, they're trying to sit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So as long as there was a transaction that took place. But the bigger issue is why did he get fired? Because he was playing. Like what?
Because you got caught, man.
Did y'all not remember that Mark Albert got caught sodomizing a woman with a broom and all that, man?
And he didn't get fired.
It was his first time. It was his first time, so they gave him a reprieve from the government.
He was a professional.
They gave him a reprieve from the government, and then he ain't done it since.
No, he hasn't been caught.
Warren Sapp's been in trouble. Warren Sapp's been in trouble once before.
He's a black beast.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute because there's some stuff I want to talk about when it comes to the whole coverage of certain things, black and white. But we'll get to that later.
He is a bubble-lipped beast.
But Warren,
get him out of there.
I just think that Warren Sapp, if it was Irvin or Dion,
I mean, because
you're expendable. Warren Sapp is expendable. I mean, let's call it what it is. It is what it is. He's expendable. He's not one of the prime time,
that's terrible.
Players on the show.
Now I'm mad because what you're saying is like defensive linemen aren't.
They're expendable, man.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
It's not, but I mean, it's
terrible.
The fact.
Having been a defensive lineman in my life, we matter.
If Prime or Irving got caught up with all that madness,
they would have been slapped on
the wrist, suspended for the combine.
Speaking of slapped on the wrist, all right, so
Irving's there prostitutes all the time.
Hey man, the White House.
That's terrible.
Remember when they were Dallas Cowboys? They had the White House. So all them cats pitched in and had their own house where everything was just going down. You can swing through.
You know what, man? When I was back in my days of holy matrimony, I tried to get some of my friends going on the Honeycomb Hideaway.
I bet you did.
Like, dude, it just makes sense. Like, let's get a house. We all pay like $100 a month for the rent.
It's a movie out about that, but then when it went crazy. There's a movie out. Did you see the trailer for that?
There's always
the Loft, I think it's called.
There's always one dude in the circle though that you just can't trust.
It's that guy.
It's like either that or he's slow. No, remember, Mike, you was there last week.
Right.
Oh. Hey, remember the game show? You remember the spontaneous game show? It was like
we've had multitudes.
I'm trying to play this off.
Yeah,
hey, remember I'm trying to play this off. Hey, so spontaneous game show. Hey, how you doing? This is Moose, aka Big House. I'm the host of the Spontaneous Game Show. And Jeezy, welcome today. You are on. Thanks for the music. All right.
I've forgotten what I said.
So you're all right. So Jeezy, you're with your woman, and what I say is, "Hi, how's it going?" And I say, "Hey, remember we saw, I what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring up some situation where you do not want me to bring it up."
Right.
All right. So, Cousin Rob, can you give us a situation that I need to bring up? Go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jeezy, what'd you think about that conference at the hotel last week?
All right, here we go. I'm ready. Are you ready, Jeezy?
Yes.
All right. Hey man, you know what? It was fun going to that ball game, man, and then kicking it at the show. You got probably need to cut me off. It's fun going to that.
Oh, the conference? The conference, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, at the conference finals. The conference finals that we went to. For sure. I mean, we had. And
then afterwards, man, we had to leave and go to that one bar for a little bit, man. We had a couple of drinks.
You and I did, right?
Yeah, he was hammering. Then we met Rob.
Oh,
he came later.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, he came later.
You're going to get someone hemmed up, dog.
Did I mess up?
Moose is terrible.
I did not mess up. I think I did a good job.
Never see Moose out in public.
No. You know what? I've been in this situation for real. I think I did a good job.
Yeah,
I think I did a good job.
We all been in the store. You like what? You hear about it. The thing is, the key to it is never go what. You just pause.
You gotta pause
and just look. While your brain processing like what the fuck?
This is normal. This is normal. Nothing out of the normal.
What's happening right this second?
Because like you think in your mind like this nigga ain't tell me none of this.
No, like hey Jeezy, man, that chick was all on you last week at the club.
What do you say? What do you say to that?
What do you say to that immediately?
What do you mean? Like and somebody's around me?
I see you out in public with your girl.
Well, I mean, you know what? Hopefully, you wouldn't even say that.
But I know.
Okay, I tell you what. Okay,
I give you a prime example.
No. I got one for you. Say I'm with my significant, and then you go ahead and
I see you out in public. You're like, "Hey, Moose, what's going on?" And that's not the same. What was
right. And I'm like, I'm not.
And you are.
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about, man. This is my girl here, man. She's doing a great job. And yeah, we had a great time that night, man. You know, my girl, my sister was kicking it with us, and it was fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you immediately explain the female that you was with.
When was Madonna in town?
I got to immediately explain what was happening.
Right.
When was she in town? You didn't tell me she was in town.
No.
Let me call her immediately and see when she came in town.
It's one of them.
Girl, how come you didn't say nothing to me?
It's one of them black things.
But you know what women would do? Women would do this. They'll wait till like months pass, and then be like, you'll go somewhere. Like, yeah, weren't you here a couple of weeks ago? And you think to yourself like, was I here?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
that's why you don't need to live that life.
No, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Women will wait until you're around the person like, yeah, Moose, y'all was hanging out.
That's exactly why you don't need to be in that situation. All right, so you
that's
had
an ugly situation.
You had a thought? You remember, big boy?
Yeah, about a situation, man. That when back when I was married. Well, this is actually before I got married. We all went out for a bachelor party. And it was like 4 of us, and we went to a strip club, had strippers in the whole 9, whatever. So we get back the next day.
Was Warren Sapp there?
No, I wish he was. We had more fun. Yeah. So we get back to the house, and one of the dudes, Big John, decides to say in front of all the wives and girlfriends, man, that was crazy how you got that lap dance last night. Now, mind you, I'm the only one to tell my girl we went to a strip club because I really don't care. But to everybody else, it was like, ooh, it was sheer like damage control. All the girls like, so who got a lap dance? Who got this? And I'm like, and so John looking like, I ain't know. I told my wife, I was like, sure, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to hide. I'm straight. You know what I mean? But some cats, man, they
don't. That's just a foul situation. You know what I mean? Because everybody does something. You try to hang out with the fellas. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if a penis is hanging out or something everywhere. Like all the laughter.
Yeah, I saw. Speaking of penis, I gotta show this guy's picture where this dude. It was a real picture. This dude was like sitting like in a waiting room or something. And one of his nuts was hanging out of his shorts. Like,
that's
it still looked like a clam. Like he had a clam between his legs. Or a mollusk. He had a mollusk between his legs.
That's crazy. Yo.
That is horrible, dog.
But it's something I want to ask both of y'all.
He was asleep.
Me and Moose talked about this, and I want to get Cousin Rob's opinion, being that someone who grew up in the city of Indianapolis. When was the city the most juking? What I mean by juking, live, hike. Was it
term juking?
Was it the Peyton Manning years with the Colts, the Reggie Miller years with the Pacers, or the Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal years with the Pacers? What stretch the city was at its peak?
It was all fun.
I'm going to have to say Reggie Miller years. Let me explain the reason why. Because there were all type of events going on in the city back then that aren't going on now. Because things got shut down. You remember the Soul Fest?
Yeah.
Over there on the east side? That was crashing in the city. Boys was coming out of town from like Louisville, Fort Wayne, Cincinnati, Dayton. They was coming here to come to the Soul Fest. And that preceded the Black Expo. Then you had Classic. So you had 3 events in the summer instead of just 2. You know what I mean? Well, the Classic is in October. Yeah. But it was a lot more things banging around the city. It was like a whole bunch of like 4 different under 21 clubs. So you had the young scene, the rink, the club scene. It was a lot going on back in the 90s, man. So I'm going to say the Reggie Miller era was banging. Ron Artest entered the age of regulation. Ron Artest and Peyton Manning turned down for what? For real.
So Peyton Manning, was he ever seen around the city, or was he like Reggie Miller, like he was here but he wasn't here?
Every now and then you see him out. But, I mean, he was one of those figures that if he came in, he messed up everything for everybody because then everybody was looking at what he was doing.
So who was the largest, I should say, okay, the most popular sport figure nationally, but that you will see kicking it in the city all the time? Like, okay, we know Reggie.
David Best.
Travis.
Davis. David Best.
Travis
Best would be seen around.
So Marvin Harrison wasn't seen around here that much?
Marvin Harrison.
You know what? Hey, I'm going to tell you what. Marvin Harrison.
I don't even think he lived here in off season.
Marvin Harrison's a gangster.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He's a gangster.
So, but he was never
He's on Boardwalk Empire.
Like Reggie Wayne, like I don't even see like Reggie Wayne around the city.
I saw Ron Artest when I was doing security at the Mecca. Ron Artest came in. And some other Pacers came in when I was at the Barrett's.
The thing is, a lot of the big stars, they it's unfortunate. This is a good topic right here. Would you want to be one of those guys that could not go out in public? You can't even. I mean, like,
Indianapolis,
Manning couldn't even go get a sandwich without being bombarded. Reggie Miller bombarded. He's going to get a sandwich.
Right, but I think it's more so the city. Like if you go to L.A., like I'm sure Joe can see Kobe and see all them guys, but it's L.A. It's people there bigger than Kobe Bryant in L.A.
Correct.
Not much.
Nah, you got Tom Cruise.
He did make $48 million.
Yeah, not much bigger than Kobe.
Yeah, I mean not much
because Jack Nicholson buys tickets to watch Kobe play basketball.
That's a very good point.
Morgan Freeman.
I guess my point is like when I lived in Atlanta, it was probably like the biggest city I lived in.
Which Indianapolis is bigger than that? We'll go ahead.
Metro Atlanta is not bigger than Metro Atlanta.
Metro
Atlanta has 5 million people in Metro Atlanta. 5 million.
Yeah, we
Indianapolis barely at a million.
Yeah.
But anyway, I would see it was funny because like I've seen Vic out once. I've seen no Atlanta Braves. Like there are no Atlanta Braves that you ever see like roaming around. You'll see some Hawks players, but I've seen more T.I., more like Andre 3000, more like random like hip hop stars you'll see throughout the city at Lenox Mall or wherever. But the thing is, nobody bothers them.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I guess
nothing shaking.
I guess it's a different kind of city. You know what I mean?
I mean, even when they come here, I'm like when I was younger and I was out in that scene, You go out and there be like Pacers playing like the Nets.
Mm.
You know, you see Stephon Marbury, some other people like that. Whatever. I mean, it's all good. Real quick, I just pulled up the top ranking cities. So you got New York. I tell you what, I'm gonna go down to 15. All right. So you guys have a thought about what number 15 in population is?
Probably like
You wouldn't believe it.
probably like San Antonio or something like that.
No.
Pittsburgh.
No, it is
Columbus?
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah, Columbus, Ohio is number 15. Number 14, Columbus, Ohio is 738,000. San Francisco is number 14. Jacksonville, Florida is number 13.
Jacksonville, Florida is the largest land-based city in the country.
No.
Land, as far as land.
No, it's not. I'm going to tell you right now. Indianapolis is 12.
No,
and we are a land-based city, not on a body of water.
No. What I mean by land, I mean the largest city, like the largest mileage, circumference, or however you want to say, radius, is Jacksonville, Florida.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
I
Jacksonville.
thought Houston, Texas had that.
Jacksonville's huge.
Indianapolis is 12.
What's 13?
San Jose, 13 is Jacksonville, Florida.
California gonna have probably about 10 of the top 10.
San Jose is 11. Detroit, Michigan is 10.
Detroit still got what year is it? Because Detroit's still up there.
When are they gonna move? People got common sense to move away from Gary, but they don't have common sense to move away from
no
the
way.
league.
Yeah.
Hey, Dallas is number 9. Excuse me. San Antonio is 8.
Where?
So San Antonio is now larger than Indianapolis. It used to be real close.
Mm.
And I'm not sure what's going on here because our population is way lower than we.
Well, see, the thing is, what cities are doing, like Atlanta, they take the metro. Like what this obviously is doing is just taking Indianapolis. They're not taking Carmel, Fishers, Noble, the whole surrounding county.
Metropolitan area.
Here we say we have 1 million people, but this says we have 789.
Right, but if you add in Fishers, Carmel,
oh man, we'd be humongous.
Yeah, like 1.5 million. Yeah.
Well, the metropolitan area, during business hours, Indianapolis has 1.2 million people in it.
I like that.
So that like from 9 till 5, 1.2.
Yeah.
Hey, so
and we're not. I think we're still at 11 or 12 or something like that. But
for what?
It's so like Columbus, Ohio has more people than us in its metropolitan area.
No, I'm telling you right now, we're 12. Columbus is 15.
15. Yeah.
Metropolitan?
Yeah.
Indianapolis is the second largest or third largest Midwestern city.
This is just metropolitan.
And it's saying 700 something on metropolitan.
789.
That's not good.
Come on in. Oh, that's what's the name?
That's
all
not
right.
good.
So let me see here. Number 8 is San Antonio.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7 is San Diego. Number 6 is Phoenix. Now we're definitely over 1 million people.
Mm.
Number 5 is Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Wow, really?
Yeah, number 5, Philly.
I would think D.C. would be up in there somewhere.
No, D.C. is very small, and the people don't live there.
They live in like Virginia.
Oh, hey, hold on a second.
Oh, you gotta finish up. You can't because we got.
Hold on 1 second. I'll get there. Hold on 1 second.
Where's New Orleans on this list?
Fru.
Hey.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, babe.
Okay.
All right, so number 4 is Houston, Texas. They're over 2 million people.
Mm.
Chicago's number 3 is at 2.8.
That's a lie. Chicago has like 14 million people in it, man.
It might be them little areas. Like
right.
Number 2 is Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And number 1 is
NYC.
New York.
How many people in New York City?
Like
and this
18
metropolitan,
million people,
no, 8 million.
That's so wrong.
8.2.
That's bull. That's
And
bullshit.
then, here we go. And then like Beijing, China.
Yeah, it's like
or like Hong Kong has like 25 million people in it, dog. That's
why you're only allowed to have like one child per family.
Yeah. You have sex on your 16th birthday.
There's some horny little jokers out there.
Hey, all right, I'm gonna tell you right now, folks. I mean, this is a great day. We got about 5 minutes left in the show, but we have the one, folks, the only, the quintessential lady of the Heavy Hitters,
Al.
Al Frew, man. What's up, Al
Hey,
Frew?
guys. So I have some really good news.
What's up?
Are you ready for it?
Are you
Yes.
pregnant?
Okay, I'm not
God.
pregnant. Thanks for going there.
Oh,
Are you burning?
I got a new job,
Oh,
congratulations.
and the new job will be in Lafayette. It'll be day shift. So I'm thinking probably once a month, I can make it down for a show.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn.
Welcome back.
Hey, man, Fro, you know what? Obviously, we have not been able to replace you. Obviously, we have not been able to replace you because you are the bomb diggity.
The bomb diggity.
The bomb.com.
I've got a question for you guys tonight.
Yep.
Okay, what's up?
I posed this to my brother. So earlier, you start wrestling around, you're trying to be all mighty and with the girl, you let your girl win a little bit. However, do you go to pinch your girl's boob when you're wrestling? Are the boobs on limits or off limits when
All
you're wrestling?
the boobs are always on. Always.
You pinch them with your teeth.
Did you say teeth?
Because I got pinched tonight, and I was like, my boobs are on limits.
You got pinched by your brother?
Oh, that's different. No.
Not my brother.
Okay,
No.
you can see Fru.
That's my brother. So I'm talking to my brother, and he's like, hell yeah, the tits are on limits. He's
Yeah.
like,
Hey,
he's
man,
like, sometimes
if-
you just got to go for them.
If you have boobs, they're
Always, in
yeah,
fact,
they're in the game.
it's the whole objective is get one to fall out.
Yeah.
Amen.
hey, I tell you what, Fro, this is Moose A Big House, and hey, real quick before we go any further, it's Moose A Big House, man. The Heavy Hitters radio show. We're on independent radio. That's our station. Our cast comes from Spreaker.com. We're also on YouTube. Hey, we also on the show. We got Jeezy, Jeezy.
Yeah.
We got Cousin Rob. And then also in the house, we got the one, the only. Yeah, he's up in here, man. The heavy hitter himself. That is our health connection, K Sincere. What's up, baby?
What's going down? Giving a shout out to the 101, the 1 out of 100. You know who you are. Well, I miss you guys. Miss you, for
Oh yeah, we also got the guy who didn't show up on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't even understand what happened. Hey, so I tell you what, real quick. Give us a after Super Bowl, because now the holidays are over.
Over officially.
What should we be doing, man?
What we should be doing is go and visit your doctors, guys, and getting an awesome prescription of Viagra.
I was just gonna give you a huge compliment, T. And that, give us a real health connection, because there's people out there to listen to you.
Hey, real health connection tip
Yeah.
is utilizing things that'll help speed up your metabolism, such as cinnamon, hot sauce, salsa, cayenne pepper. These things will naturally speed up your metabolism throughout the course of the day, as long as you're getting in approximately 5 different meals, and of course drinking at least a minimum of a gallon of water.
Yeah, man, I'm all on that regiment. Good job, man.
I for sure appreciate that. All right, so Fru.
Yeah.
All right, so talk to us about the situation. You got to be quick, like about 30 seconds.
All right, new job, Lafayette. Moving to Lafayette on the 23rd is when I start my new job. So we're looking at March through being back down in Indy at least once a month
That's
to
awesome.
go ahead and hang out with the heavy hitters.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Hey, so now listen, guys. If you are wrestling with your woman,
Grab the
I mean,
boobs.
the boobs are in play for sure. Now, don't injure her, right?
Right.
Because
No, you might want to injure because you didn't get the kiss to make it better.
you don't have to start the fight. You definitely have to start.
That was just about as sappy as our NFL football commercials
Which
were
one?
this past Monday.
Are you trying to hurt some cats?
Yeah, man, they trying to jerk them tears out of boys' eyes. That's what it was, man.
Hey, folks,
Yeah.
I tell you what, when we come back, man, hopefully we'll have Fru once again on the B side, man.
Yes.
And I'm sure.
What's coming up on the B side?
I'm sure the GM will call.
Suge
Hey,
Knight,
We're gonna talk about Suge Knight.
Bobby
We're
Christina,
gonna talk about Bobby Christina. Who else? we
And
gonna
Beast
talk about?
Mode's tweet.
Beast Mode's
Beast Mode's
tweet.
tweet, man.
Oh, Beast Mode.
Hey, man, this this got me very excited on this little situation we just had. Hey, this is Musa Big House, man, for A Jeezy, for Cousin Rob, and the rest of the heavy hitters, man, and the ancillaries. We love y'all. We are where you are.
So get comfortable.
Come on in.
Your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Come back for the B-side.
Peace.